Good morning, Miss Amanda.
Morning.
Good morning, Miss Amanda.
Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning, Miss Amanda.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Amanda.
Good morning, guys. Just waiting for everybody to join and we'll get started. I still have people in the waiting room spinning, so we have about half of the class here. Once everybody's in, we will start, okay? I will take attendance so you guys don't have to write your names. We will give them another minute and I'll start, okay? You're going to need your reading writing workshop. And in the second session, you're going to need your language arts textbook and practice book. Okay.
Take the work. Okay, then go to there are other another pair. You can use AirPods.
Be sure that your mic is muted. I can hear you talking in your house. Please be sure to mute your mics. Dean, do you have a question?
Miss, the project it's the writing will not make it now or today.
No, honey. I told you yesterday to start to think of ideas of what you want to write about.
Okay.
It's not due now. We haven't even started it yet. We will have the test for Unit 6 before we begin. But I told you to think of ideas of something you like and would like to learn more about and share with the class. Okay, please make sure that the name on your account is your name, not a nickname, not a sibling's name. Make sure the name on your account is your name. Okay, Jenna, you're on 2 devices. Adito, your mic is not connected. Yassine, your mic is also disconnected. Please turn on your mics. Yes, what's your question?
It looks like it's a stranger again. I don't really know.
Which one is
Named him Jen Sheikh who left.
or maybe she signed in on one device and then signed in on the other. Because she left immediately. If it was a stranger, maybe they would have changed their name or tried to stay in. It's okay. We should be okay now. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take your attendance. When I call your name, please unmute your mic and say here, okay? Then mute your mic again. Because I hear some of you talking in your houses with your families when you forget. All right, Abdurrahman Kareem.
Here.
Abdurrahman Kareem.
Here.
Okay, I told you turn your name to your name on your account. I do not want passwords. I do not want, I do not want nicknames. I do not want siblings' names. Make your name on your account your name, not something else. Otherwise, you don't stay in the meeting. You have to put the name, your name on your account, or I will remove you from the meeting. Okay, please, thank you very much for changing your name. Okay. All right, Adito,
Here.
thank you. Basil,
Here.
thank you. Iad Adil,
Here.
thank you. Iad Tamer,
Here.
thank you. Hamza, Hamza,
Here.
thank
Here.
you. Noaz,
Here.
thank you. Mohammed, Mohammed, Mustafa, Mustafa, Omar, Omar, Tahir,
Here.
thank you. Wahba,
Here.
thank you. Yasin, Yasin, hey Muhammad, I see you. You can put your hand up. Yasin, Yasin Gouda, you are in the meeting, but your mic is not connected. You must have a working mic. Please connect your mic or turn your mic on your control panel. I cannot count you present until I hear your voice. Yusuf. Yusuf. Isol.
Here.
Isol.
Here.
Sarah.
Here.
Farida.
Here.
Jada.
Here.
Jenna.
Here.
Jumana.
Here.
Diane.
Here.
Leela. Leela. Malik.
Here.
Pilar. Pilar. Reem.
Here.
Ragmini.
Yes, Miss Amanda.
And Tia. Tia. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 absent. Pilar, you didn't answer me. Where are you, Pilar? Your name is in the meeting. Yasin Gouda, I cannot count you present unless your mic is working and you can answer me. Yusuf, also, you did not
Yes,
answer.
I'm here. I'm here. My internet was bad.
Okay. Okay, Yasin Gouda and Pilar, I need to hear your voice.
Yes, Miss Amanda.
Thank you, Pilar. Okay, Yasin, still waiting for you. All right, let's go ahead and start. We're going to start today. Let's see. On page 379 in your reading writing workshop, page 379. Okay, if we take a look at the picture here, we can see that there's a Native American and he is doing some type of dance with hoops. Okay, this is part of his tradition. Who can tell me what tradition means? Raising your hand, please, to answer. Who can tell me what tradition means? Okay, Mohammed, your hand first up.
It's like a culture.
That's right, it's part of your culture. That's right. So, Ragmini, what can you add? What is tradition, Ragmini? Can you guys hear me? Malik, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What is tradition?
Tradition. It's stories, musics, and dances that are all part of a person's cultures and tradition and
All right,
history.
so a tradition is something that you normally do. It is customary for you and your people to do, like this dance. This is a Native American dance that is part of the tradition of this tribe, meaning that many people in the tribe can do the dance, have done the dance. It has been done for years and passed down from generation to generation. And so that's what tradition is, something that you do that has been passed down throughout your culture from one generation to another, and many people know how to do it in your culture. It is known as part of your culture. Some things that are known for Egyptian culture. Who can give me some examples of Egyptian culture?
Yes, can I say?
Farida, can you give me an example?
Yes, like Ramadan.
Okay. Okay, this is actually a religious tradition, but it is also part of our tradition, right? Okay. Something else. Ragmini, can you give me an example?
Sure. Their food is different.
Okay, yes, that's right. Part of your tradition is the type of food that you eat. Depending on where you go in the world, different cultures have different types of food. That's exactly right. That's why we have Chinese food in China, Indian food in India, um, American food in America, Mexican food in Mexico. That's correct. Very good, Rukmini. Yusuf, what can you add to tradition?
Uh, Religions.
Yes, religion can be part of your tradition, especially if you have religious ceremonies that you do, like Ramadan was mentioned, and that's a tradition here. All right. What about the clothes you wear? Do the clothes you wear have anything to do with your tradition?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, of course. All right. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
Anna.
Everybody put your hands down, please. We're going to continue on. We're moving on now to page 380 in your book. Everybody should have your definitions in front of you that you wrote last night for homework. Sorry, 1 second. The box with your names is in my way. How do I close this? Very strange. There we go. Couldn't see it up in the corner. Okay. All right. So on page 380, we have the first 4 words for your definitions. All right. I'm going to call on you to tell me what these definitions mean. Flip that around so we're not looking at the screen sideways. All right. The first word is ancestors. ancestors. Let's see. Of course, you all have your definitions in front of you. Everybody put your hands down, please. I'm going to call on people. When you put your hand up, you take your name out of our list, okay? All right, Iad Adil. Iad Adil, can you tell us what
Yes.
ancestors are?
What? Miss,
Yes?
ancestors. My grandmother showed me
No, I
a
don't want you to
picture.
read the word. I want you to tell me the definition that you wrote for homework last night.
Ancestors.
Yes, your definition. You did the definitions for homework last night, right?
Yes.
So in your notebook, it should be the first word.
My notebook doesn't with me. Yeah. I will.
Okay, let's move on to somebody else who has their book. Leanne?
Yes.
What are ancestors?
People from whom one is this.
People from what?
People from whom one is.
Honey, I can't make out what you're saying. Can you raise your voice?
Okay.
I think maybe you're far from your mic.
Whom one is. Is that okay?
I'm sorry, I still can't tell what you're saying.
Is that okay?
I can't tell what you're saying, dear. All I heard is people, and that's all I heard from your definition. Sorry, I couldn't
Can
hear.
you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes, when you lean into the mic, I can hear you.
Okay. People from whom one is descended.
People from whom one is descended. Okay. All right. So that means the people in your family that come before you, your parents, your grandparents, your great grandparents, and so on. People who were born in your family before you. These are your ancestors. And to descend, it means to come from. So when it says that you descended from, that means these are the people that you came from. Okay, this is your family line, your family history. Ancestors are the people in your family who came before you. Okay, all right. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Abdurrahman, can you read the sentence for ancestors? Sorry.
Okay. My grandmother showed me a picture of my great grandparents and other ancestors.
Okay, so the grandmother showed a picture of the great grandparents, which is the parents of the grandparents, and other people in the family, other ancestors that came before you. Okay. All right, next word is despised. Despised. ISIL. Hello, ISIL.
Yes.
Okay, can you tell us the definition for the word despised?
Okay. Look at with hatred or and please
Yeah, I can't hear you either. I'm gonna need you to raise your voice as well, please.
uh look at look at with hatred or unpleased please countless.
Okay, let me pull up the definition because I can't make out what you're saying. Just 1 second, I'll pull it up. Okay, so despised means when you look at something in a way that shows that you don't like it. You think it's not important, you think it's not worthy, you think it's something that is not necessary, something that you don't like at all. Despise means to actually hate something. Okay, so I'm pretty sure your definition says to look down on in some way. All right. So despise means that something you do not like at all. Basil, can you read the sentence for us for despised? Hello, Basil.
From the notebook or the book?
Right on the screen.
Okay. This bus Tony liked most vegetables, but he despised carrots.
Despised, okay? That means he hates carrots. He does not like carrots, okay? Next word, Farah, can you tell us what endurance means?
Yes. The power to put up with hardships or difficulties.
Okay, that's right. The power to put up with hardships or difficulties. That's exactly right. When you are able to endure something, it means you're able to take it. And you're able to continue. You're able to complete. Okay, the power to be able to put up with difficulty. So when something is difficult, you still have the power to continue and keep doing it. Okay, Iad, can you read the sentence for endurance, please?
Yeah. The researchers had the strength and endurance to finish the 20-mile race.
Okay, so it shows the guys here, they're in wheelchairs and they're in a race and they're going 20 miles. This is a long way. It's like going around the soccer field at least 150 times. Okay, so it's a long way. And they're doing this in the wheelchair, which means it takes a lot of strength and it takes a lot of power not to give up because it is difficult to do. So endurance means that you have the power to complete something even though it is difficult, okay? Our last word on this page is forfeit. Forfeit, all right? Let's see. Farida, can you tell us what forfeit means?
Yes.
Did you hear my question?
Your voice is cutting.
I want you to tell us what the word forfeit means.
The word what?
Forfeit?
Forfeit?
Yes, are you paying attention to where we are?
Yes.
It's the next word.
Okay.
Forfeit.
Forfeit. It means to lose or have to give because of a fault, accident, or mistake.
Okay, so when you have to forfeit, it means that you have to give up. Okay, you lose or you have to quit doing something because there has been some problem, some mistake, some accident. Like for instance, maybe when you are playing a game, all of your teammates are not there. So you can't play the game because you need a certain number of people to play. For instance, maybe if you're doing like a competition and you want to be in a competition, but you have to register before the competition and you don't register, you have to forfeit the competition. You can't participate. To forfeit means to lose or to give up because of some sort of problem. Moaz, do you have a question?
I want to read the sentence.
Okay, honey, put your hand down. I told you I'm calling on everybody. So keep your name in the list by keeping your hand down. All right, let's continue. Read the sentence for us, please. Hamza.
The team had to forfeit the game when 6 players failed to show up.
Okay, so here we only have 4 people in the picture, or maybe, yes, I think 4 in the white shirt. There are 4 people. To play the game, they must have 6 players. So they have to forfeit. They lose the game because they don't have enough players. The people did not show up to the game, okay? All right, let's move on to the next 4 words. Any questions about ancestors, despised, endurance, or forfeit before we move on? All right, very good. Our next 4 words, again on their side. I don't know why this computer says everything sideways. All right, our first word is honor. Honor. Okay, honor. Again, we have a hand up. Leanne, what's your question?
I had a question in endurance.
Endurance. What's your question?
Yes. I didn't understand it
Okay,
because I
endurance
was in the back.
means when you have the power to do something even though it is difficult. You are able to continue and finish something even though it is difficult. This power that you have to finish it, we call endurance.
Okay, thank you.
All right, next word is honor. Honor, let's see. Add Tamara. What's the definition for the word honor?
Yes. Yes,
You
Miss
didn't
Amanda,
hear my question?
What?
You didn't hear the question?
I didn't.
Okay, I want you to give me the definition for the word honor.
Okay. To show or regard with great respect.
That's right. To honor something means to show respect for something. Okay? The picture shows a little boy looking at the flag and he has his hand on his heart. He is honoring the flag. Okay? To show respect for something. Do not turn your cameras on unless I ask you to, please. ISO, turn off your camera. Okay. Sentence for honor. Let's see who's after Ian. Jada, can you read the sentence for honor, please?
Okay. One way we honor, for all our flag and country is to say the
Pledge
Pledge of
allegiance.
Allegiance.
Okay, so this Pledge of Allegiance is like a poem about the flag, and the school children learn it and they recite it in school. Okay. All right. Next word, intensity. Intensity. Jenna, what does intensity mean?
The state of being strong and extreme.
Okay, can you say it one more time?
The state of being strong or extreme.
Okay, I can't make out the end of it. I heard you say the state of being strong
And extreme.
and extreme. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so intensity, it means that you have a very strong feeling about something. You have a strong purpose, something important to you. You put forth a lot of effort. Intensity means something that has or shows strong feeling, effort, or that you have a goal in mind for, okay? So intensity is the amount of effort or feeling that you put into something. If you look at this lion, he looks pretty intense, okay? So I'm going to read the sentence as I explain it. It says, the lion roared loudly and with great intensity. That means that he was had a very strong feeling while he was roaring. He doesn't roar like roar. No, he roar. He has a very strong feeling and he puts forth a great deal of effort when he is roaring. Okay. All right. Next word, Jumana, irritating.
Annoying, perverting, making painful, arsons.
I'm sorry, can you say it again? I can't make out what you're saying. I don't know if my connection is bad, if you guys are far from your mics, but it's difficult for me to understand you today. Can you say it one more time, please?
Okay, sure.
Thanks.
Annoying, pestering, make painful,
Okay,
arsons.
so she said annoying and pestering. This means you are bothering someone. When you are irritating, you are doing something to bother someone. This is going to make the person either angry or impatient, which means that they get upset with you easily, okay? All right, read the sentence, please, for, irritating, Moaz?
Yes.
Did you hear what I asked you to do?
Yeah. Sophia found the loud buzzing of the alarm very irritating.
Okay, so the noise from the alarm was bothering her and getting on her nerves, and she found it to be irritating. That's why alarms make such strange and annoying noises, because they're supposed to wake you up, right? All right, Pilar, can you tell us what the word retreated means?
Moved back or
Withdrawn.
withdrawn.
That's right. Okay, so to retreat means to back up. To move back, to withdraw, like if you were going to go into a war and you have your troops ready to fight, if you retreat, it means that you withdraw, you back up. You do not continue to move forward or to fight, you back up. To retreat means to withdraw, which means to remove yourself and back out of a situation, okay? All right, let's see. Reen, can you read the sentence for retreated?
The turtle retreated back into its shell when it sensed danger.
Okay, that's right. Retreated means that he is backing up, going back into his shell because he feels like there is some danger. So he is withdrawing from the situation. He is going to hide inside his shell. Okay, to move back or withdraw yourself. All right, next we're going to go to page 382 and 83. We're going to read a surprise reunion. Okay. A surprise reunion. All right. Let's see, Ragmini, can you start reading for us, please? Hello, Ragmini. Ma'am, what's your question?
Irritating like means something that's annoys us, right?
Right, something that's bothering you.
And retreated means we move back to something.
To back up. To
Okay.
withdraw, to remove yourself from a situation, to back away.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ragmini, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you read for us, please?
sure. A surprise reunion. Chief Kamei looked with intensity across the shown camp. The tribe prepared for the rabbit dance as warriors, all oiled their leather costumes. The dance was done to honor the rabbit as an important food source. The shown had used traditions such as this dance since the beginning of the time to mark special occasions and remember their ancestors.
Okay, so it says he looked with intensity. He looked with a very strong feeling. He is serious about what he is going to watch. He's watching the people across the camp, and they are preparing for the dance that honors the rabbit. Okay, so that means they're paying respect to the rabbit because the rabbit is an important food source for their people. And they've been doing this dance for many, many years. His ancestors, the people who came before him and his family, also did this dance. Okay. Tahir,
Yes.
can you read, please?
Okay. In the distance, laughing children were playing with a ball made from rawhide. They rolled the ball into a circle drawn in the dust. If the ball rolled outside the circle, the child must forfeit his or her turn. Kamawait smiled as he remembered the game he had played as a child.
Okay, so if the ball rolls outside the circle when you're playing, you forfeit, you lose your turn. Okay, Wahba, continue.
Unless my internet cut out, so I disconnected in the middle of someone reading, and I lost like where they were.
We're right here, but
Okay, but Cameo grimaced beneath his smile. He felt a dull pain in his stomach for his little sister. She had been snatched from the camp during a raid long ago. He despised those who had taken her. He closed his eyes and pictured the games they had played together. She had been scrawny and demanding and had the irritating habit of following him everywhere. He remembered. He missed her he missed her assertive manner and her constant questions. What had become of her?
okay, so he despised the people. He hated the people who took his sister. He didn't know what happened to her, but someone had taken her. Someone kidnapped her during a raid, and he remembered that she used to irritate him. She used to get on his nerves by following him around everywhere. And he's very sad because he misses her. All right, our meeting is going to end here. We will continue the story at 9:30 when we come back for the meeting, okay? We have less than 1 minute. Any questions before I close? All right, when we come